What is going up, motherfucker? No, I'm kidding. Oh my. Episode 34 of the More Than Muscle podcast. Another roundtable chat with your boys. See, that's how you open. It's more chill, and
How
you
we
can
doing?
actually remember the number.
Oh, I don't remember the number ever.
Yeah, and I'm
I
drinking
don't
my
ever
coffee with
remember what we're on.
my pinkies up.
You're what time is it for you? 1 p.m.
Yep.
Your 1 p.m. coffee. Is that your first one of the day?
Second one.
I had two today as well. I've been trying to keep it. Been taking pre-workout more often, so I've been trying to keep it pulled back a little bit.
Yeah, I usually do two. It's weird if I do three. But it's usually for some reason it's on rest days that I want more coffee. It's just I don't know why.
Well, you have less more open time in your morning routine.
It could be. What
It's just that absence of something that you have to do. You're
I
trying to
was
fill it with
contemplating
something.
opening a soda.
I was too, but I've already had one or two today. I don't remember.
Already by 4?
Just one.
I always
Just
drink
one.
2.
Just one.
So sorry, Jackson, if you see this, he hates the diet sodas. For some
Really?
reason. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he hates them, but he made a couple posts saying that diet sodas are absolutely trash for you and whatever. So I'm like,
Wah wah.
and I was like,
Whatever, Jackson.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna keep chugging away at these fucking things.
seriously. I always say like if something's gonna do wrong, it's gonna be like that. I'm like, it ain't that bad,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No.
But
That's not giving me the issues that I would be worried about down the road.
I think
Definitely
the
not.
700 of mix of testosterone can be even more harmful long term than two diet
Probably.
sodas.
Probably.
Is there
Eh.
any, is there any time that you had like a binge, let's say, on diet sodas? Like, what was the
Not on
max you
those,
drank in a day?
no.
No?
Absolutely not. There's a guy that I've seen on I don't know if it's Instagram or what, but he he's like the self-proclaimed like biggest like soda addict, but he'll like create videos and he drinks I'm not kidding, like 50 plus a day.
5-0?
Yes. Like, and he'll show himself drinking all of them, and it's like ridiculous. And his garage is just there's like fridges full of them. Like he'll go through cases a day, bro. And then he'll have like this big, I don't know how many ounces it is, like jug that he'll like go into the gas station and he'll fill that up on his way to go to the store. It's ridiculous. It's
That guy does
ridiculous.
not know water.
No, no,
Damn, that is tough. Dude, how much money you be spending on those a day?
a lot, bro. A lot.
Right now, I don't know if the cases are there are cheaper, but at least here they are like, I think $11 per case of 12.
Holy shit! No,
Okay,
I
I
think they're
know. I
like
guess they're
eight
cheaper
or
there.
something. 8 here maybe.
I always get them on the
Over
sale,
10 bucks
so
is crazy though.
yeah. I always wait though. So I have the grocery stores apps. So I look for the offers they have each week, and some weeks they have like buy 3 get 3 free. So I'm like, okay, might as well.
The shit that we all do, bro.
Gotta save. Gotta.
We all have
Gotta.
this. We all have the same lives. I swear. If you're a bodybuilder, dude, it's just the same. It's the same shit. I had.
Same.
I didn't know how bad it was until. So there was like a few weeks in a row where I'll probably do something this weekend because I didn't do anything last weekend. But where like I just got getting together with friends. Like I posted stuff about it, like going to kayak, do all this kind of stuff, and multiple people were like, "Congratulations! Like we're happy to see you actually like doing life." And I'm like, "Yo, I do not live miserable. Like I love my life. Like just
Like I
because like
choose to do this. Okay.
yeah, it was just open my. I was like, damn, bro, do I not do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't. The things I want to do are too big for me right now. So I don't know. I just don't. And I guess it's not a good thing to not be able to find. Not that I don't find joy in the little things, but
No, I don't.
I'm
I
so
didn't even
long-term goal
take it.
focused.
Yeah, I didn't even take it as doing the little things, but I was thinking of like hobbies.
Well, I'm just saying, like, even that, like, I'm never like, oh, let's go do, I don't even know what a hobby, I don't even know what a hobby for me would be, to be honest, brother. Like, I can't, I really don't know. Like, bodybuilding is my hobby, so, you know what I mean?
I was actually
Um,
gonna bring this topic conversation, so this is perfect.
yeah. But, like, when I think about what I want to do, and I've talked about this a lot to you and even on the podcast, is just like, dude, I want to do bigger things like travel and go, see different things and, do a lot of nature kind of stuff in different, countries and places and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm like, that's fun. So I'm like right now I'm so in this like box of get there. Not that I'm trying to miss any part of the journey there. It's just that I don't think about the normal things of just like your post, like when people are like, "Oh, you don't go have fun or do anything." If what those people mean is you don't go drink and go party and go out, then you're right. I hate having fun. But if it's people who are like, you don't go do, like hang out with your friends, go to the movies, do these things, like, yeah, I don't do that a
I don't
lot.
have any
Maybe I
friends.
should.
Okay. Jokes
Maybe
aside,
they
like
become few and
90%
far
of my
between the older
friends,
you get.
bro, 90% of my friends are not in the surrounding areas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah,
fucking problem.
yeah. Gotta make new ones, bro.
Well, the only
It's
friends I
hard.
have is like I already one just got married. I don't know where the fuck he's at. One that has a winery, and then my
Hmm.
other friend from Argentina, he has three kids, dude, and a gym that he has to manage. We
Hmm.
barely see each other. It's like I
Yeah,
forget it.
yeah. That's how it gets. Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
unfortunate,
whatever.
but everybody is doing it's so weird. It's like you blinked, and especially like for me, I my group of friends that I had growing up throughout school because we grew up in such a small town. Like everybody knew each other, and so like I'm just as close with their like little brothers as I am with them, right? And it's just funny to see all of our like my little brother is going to be 22 this year. And then, like for me, I think about that, and I'm like, we have almost 6 year age gap, bro. Like that's like, damn, I'm getting real old, bro. Like real old. So it's weird because it feels like it happened like that.
Bro, I'm gonna be 30 in like less than 3 weeks. Are you fucking kidding me?
We're up there, bro. Unk status. It was like a year ago that I got my first unk on TikTok, and once you
I
start
never
getting
got
those,
anything of that. I
yeah,
don't even know what
you
that
will.
meant.
Yeah, you will. Just means you're not seen as a young person anymore
Mm.
to the young eyes. See, it doesn't matter when a 50-year-old is like, "Oh, you're still young." You're fucking 50. Of course, you think that. It's when the kids that are like fucking 18, 19 are
Oh,
starting to be
bro.
like, "Damn, you're old." Fuck.
Yeah. Speaking of age gap, I saw a video not too long ago on Instagram just scrolling, and is that apparently it's like a reality show or something like that, but they're like matching people, but they don't tell their ages until like
Oh, I saw that video. He was like 27 and she was like 50 something.
54, like twice
She
his
looked good for
age.
she looked good for
She
54
did
though.
look good.
She
She
looked
did
good
look
for
good. But then there
54.
were others that are like, what? And I'm like, bro, none of them
Mm-mm.
look their age, which is phenomenal.
No.
One of them guys had like 60, I think. It's like fucking
Mm-hmm.
outrageous. And the woman was like 24. She was left speechless, like completely.
Because
Imagine the guy was 30 when she
looks,
was born. That's
that's the
wild.
thing. Like looks aside, even if you're like, okay, you're attractive. If it's still so many problems. You're at two completely different points of life, and that's what makes. I feel like there's only like one small area where like 20s is a horrible time to be trying to have a relationship with people who aren't going to stay content, right? With people who
Mm.
want to grow and want to, you just grow. You don't know. You have no idea where each person is going to go, and it's so tough in that time frame. But then, like by the like 30s, mid 30s, you're pretty set in like what you are going to do with your life and whatever for a lot of people. And it's it's kind of smoother in that area. And then you hit like hopefully you're one of the lucky people these days that gets to retire and just be chill, and then the rest of life is fucking easy if you've taken care of your health. If I was talking to a
If
dude in the
you're
gym,
taking testosterone, no, I'm kidding.
that
Yeah,
too.
thanks.
Shit, I still will be. I had just posted a TikTok about this today, but I was in the gym using one of those new Mega Mass machines, and like
Oh, I
I
saw that.
had it. So did you see the one next to it that like was too big? So it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like two big metal spikes at an angle, and those are the rails that the weight goes on. So there's like
Yes.
two
Yeah.
rails like that,
So
and
it's
it's
unilateral technically.
yes, it is a unilateral, but you can use it for like I used it for instead of a dumbbell, single arm dumbbell row. I used that. It felt
Yes.
amazing, but I sent it to my coach and I was like, no idea if this is how you use the machine, but this is how I used it. So let me know. But I was trying to figure out how to do it, and like I had to look it up. And this older guy comes over to me, and he was like, he stood there and looked like this at the machine and at me on the machine for like 5 seconds. Didn't say anything, was just staring at me all awkward. And then he was like, what is this? And so I was like explaining to him like how to do it, and like, and I was like, and don't think that I know what I'm talking about. I literally just had to fucking Google this. I have no idea. And he was just talking about how like, we were talking about how things have changed in the gym and all that. And he was telling me, he was like, I got to be, careful nowadays, like when I'm in here and what I'm doing. It's like I've had two open heart surgeries already, and like,
Cool.
and he told me, he was like, if I have to have one again, like, I'm out, bro. He was like, I don't want to live anymore. And that, back to my point of, if you're one of the lucky ones that doesn't have to work till you're 95 and you're retiring, like, what do you want that to look like? Because it can look like that, like, obviously he was in the gym, he was active, he was, in good spirits, but like, you can live like that in constant fear of like, my heart might give out again for the third fucking time. Or you can just start taking care of yourself. It's pretty easy.
That's the thing I was gonna say. It's just like, yeah, he's active and taking care of himself now, but what about before? Like, what did he do to get to that point? So a lot of people, case also with like the barber, is like a lot of people don't think of the consequences and they're just like, oh, you gotta enjoy life a little and pound and spend like hundreds of dollars on drinks on the weekend and junk food and drinking McDonald's during the week and having the daily beers and whatever. And it's like, yeah, it may be fun for you right now, but later on, trust me, it's not gonna be that fun. And it's
Hmm.
why is it that you find fun in that? Why is it that you don't find in a fucking diet soda? What's the or non-alcoholic beer? I don't know. There's
I
so
don't
many
get those.
things. It's the same as decaf coffee, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
I am not a beer person, so for me it didn't taste that much different. I remember one of my
Yep.
clients when I was in person training, he literally brought me a grocery bag full of different drinks, like diet sodas, and one of them was like, and he said like, and I added one of my beers that I drink, the non-alcoholic, zero sugar, whatever beer, for you to try it, and it was like, yeah, 20 calories per can. I think it was like a zero point 0.1 alcohol percentage, so pretty much non-alcoholic. And I tried it, and it was, this is good. This actually tastes good, and I
Yeah.
can resemble it to the beer.
Hmm.
Uh, Someone beer fanatic will be like, "Oh, those are not like same with the
Yeah.
decaf coffee. Oh, that's not coffee. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It is the same shit. It's like shut the fuck up." So there are many things like same with why do you have to go to McDonald's? Yes, it tastes better, but because it's full of shit. I can assure you the burgers that I did the other day were pretty much as good. I just
Fire.
needed the fries. And I just put it together in like 5 minutes. Dude, it doesn't
Yeah.
even take
It's
that
not that
long.
hard. Yeah, it's not that hard, bro.
Like literally look at this. When I don't have ground beef prepped and I'm short on time, I make burgers. Like where's the time restraint or the time
Yeah.
lack of time in there, dude? It's like I literally make the shape of a burger. They cook super quick, and then while they're cooking, I grab the bread, cut the tomato, cut the lettuce, off we go.
It really
Five
doesn't take
minutes.
that long, bro. I
That's
actually
insane.
I noticed the other day. I was like, I had got home, and I remember I had looked at the time when I got home, and it was 10:50, or it was like 8:59, and by the time I was finishing the meal that I had, it wasn't already prepped. I had to go in, make it. And by the time I did that, I looked at my watch and I was like, damn, it's only been 20 minutes. It was like 9:20. Like, damn, it's only been 9:20 for me to like go in, change, make an entire meal, eat an entire meal, and be putting it away in the dishwasher. It's like not hard, not hard, not hard. And most of the time, people will somebody will sit in a drive-through line for 10 minutes
Oh, bro, I don't
waiting
understand
on
why
food.
how
Could have made
long
that.
those drive-through lanes are.
Could have just made it, bro. Could have just made it, and you already would be eating.
Dude, I leave the gym some weekends at like 10:30, and there's people already in the drive-through line of In-N-Out. 10:30.
Yep. Oh, in the morning.
Yeah, no, yeah, in the morning. I'm like, on a freaking Sunday, like, what are you? Or
Isn't it weird though?
we,
Like I would love to eat. Like I love to eat breakfast at any point in the day. Like you eat breakfast for dinner, like that's something normal people do. But you eat what you would eat for dinner for breakfast, and people are like, "You're eating a cheeseburger at fucking 9 a.m."
I mean, I don't think I would eat a
But
cheeseburger at 9 a.m. I get a steak
I
and
would, and
eggs,
I
yeah.
have. Absolutely, I would, and I have, and I would continue.
I mean,
Because and
like,
my first meal every day is not a breakfast meal for sure.
no, I've done those. It's just like an actual cheeseburger from In-N-Out from my first meal. That's why I imagine. Like, I don't know if I
Uh,
can stomach that.
yeah, like you roll out of bed, and your first thought is like, "Damn, I'm gonna take my ass to In and Out."
That just sounds ridiculous, and people will still do it. That's how stupid it sounds. That is like capital R retarded.
Oh my god,
So you got
dude,
me fucked up, dude. But going back to the
that is
hobbies, I wanted
capital
to
R
ask,
retarded.
seriously, I wanted to ask, do you or are you fanatic of like the Pokemon trading card game? Do you know of it?
No, no, I do know of it. I am such a mid tier anime liker kind of guy. Like collecting stuff or playing the games or those. I never got into that stuff.
Not even
But
when
it's
you were a
it's
kid?
it's huge. I didn't even like that stuff when I was a kid. I
Bro,
was way too
in Argentina,
environmentally.
it was, I don't know, I guessing here as well because I used to, so when I used to come visit every year, that's what I would spend like my little money doing the chores, like
Yeah.
mowing the grass, taking out the trash.
Yep.
My dad would give me $10 a week, whatever, and I would just buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon
Yep.
cards, and I was like, in a way, one of the cooler kids because all my cards were like original instead of like the fake ones, which you could tell
Yeah.
which ones were. But in Argentina, it was big at that time, but it was just that, just trading it. I never
Yep.
learned how to play against someone on Pokemon, but yes, on Yu-Gi-Oh. But it was mostly that, just trading it. And I just stopped, right? And now, seeing how crazy it got, I bought a box
Yeah, dude.
yesterday. I sort of
Yeah,
got.
it's gotten really big.
Kevin was mentioning about getting back into hobbies. That's gonna be my hobby, and it's gonna be unfortunately an
Oh yeah.
expensive one.
Yeah, but
But
it can pay off. I know. I have a couple
yes,
friends that make some money from that.
bro, this is the funny story. All my cards and everything else, my mom like always put them away, put them to the side, like store it, whatever. And one time she showed it to me, like, oh look what I found, whatever. And she's like, what do you want me to do with it? I'm like, it was for me, just throw them away. This was a couple of years ago. I didn't know, bro. Don't look at me like that. I had no idea I was
Dude, you
gonna show
probably
up,
had some money in there, bro.
bro. I have some money. She didn't throw him away.
Ooh, you got lucky.
Bro, I
Hell
told my
yeah.
mom, I was
You
like,
need to
did you
get
ever
those
throw them
shipped to you
away?
now.
No, I'm gonna go when I travel over there.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
all,
forgot you're
yeah.
going. I forgot you're going.
And I told her, I was like,
Damn, that's only a
please
month
look
away.
for them.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
I was like, please look for them. And she sent me a video with all the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards all like stored. I'm just like, fuck. I
Found them.
had so many, bro. I'm like, God bless you, didn't throw them away, you fucking
Yeah.
hoarder. It's like,
I swear to God, right? The only time the thing comes in handy.
for sure. So I'm like super excited about it. But it's just like, I don't know if it's FOMO or what, but I've been trying to go on Target, for example, and get like just like the single packs, just to like see what cards I can get. See, because there are a lot of Pokemons that I don't know,
Yeah.
and every single time they are sold out. Every time I go, there's
Yeah.
nothing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the absolute fuck, dude?
Yeah.
So apparently, I also see videos at Costco, people making the line when they drop because they're for cheaper and they just sell out
Yeah.
completely. So I went the other day to Costco and I asked anyone there, it's like, hey, do you guys bring this here sometimes? And if so, where do you guys announce it? Because I always see the videos from other Costco's. I never see them here, and I also never see like the price tags or anything, where like something was there but it's sold out. And they was like, yeah, no, we do bring them, but we usually bring like they told me 2 pallets, stuff like that. So they sell very quick.
Yeah.
And even us, the employees, because of how high demand they are and how crazy things have got in the past, they stopped letting us know when they're coming until like one
Ah,
or 2 days
yeah.
prior. So apparently, I saw a post yesterday that there's gonna be a drop this Friday. So I will be going and
From
exercising my
open to
old membership benefits of going the
yeah,
hour earlier
early.
and see if I can stack some. Because honestly, like, yeah, I get the point of just collecting them and trading them and having them as a collection item. I legitimately just want them to see if I can snag a good one and make some money out of it. That's the whole purpose of it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that 1 out of 100 times probably that's the only one that is gonna be worth it, or even less chances. But I don't know. I always like those cars, and it's just like crazy how much it's popped off lately.
Yeah, it's been huge.
It's
Yeah, I would
insane.
say like 2020 was like the last best time to be into it before it got like stupid big.
Oh, really? That old? I thought it was relatively recent, like one,
Nah,
maybe
cause
2 years.
nah. Do you remember when Pokemon Go came out
Yeah, I
for the
played it for a
phone?
little bit.
That bump, like I remember shit bumping around that time, and that was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago,
I've
I
never,
think.
I've never seen so many people walking in the street.
Yeah.
That was probably the greatest idea I ever had, but unfortunately it didn't stick for too long because I haven't seen people anymore. But
No.
I would see parents with their kids walking around, kids in groups
But the
with their
problem is
bikes.
with their phones is the problem.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You're
but at least they're walking.
yeah. Yeah.
I
At
mean,
least we got something out of it.
yeah, I did it with my brother for a little bit. It just didn't stuck because he needed to do so much stuff just to like
I know.
progress a little bit at least. But
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Pokemon, dude. I was like big into like the Nintendo and the Game Boy and all those stuff, the little games, the role playing games. Addicted. I have the Nintendo Switch and the DS in here with Pokemon's game on both. I was a
I'll show
little.
you something here when this downloads.
You downloaded Pokemon Go?
No.
Uh,
No. Even better.
no. On your phone? Send me the app.
All the old games, bro, for free.
Where? How? When? I need it.
I'll send it to you.
I will.
I got
That's
you.
gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, I know, right? I try not to get on there too much, bro.
Uh,
Yeah.
fuck. You may just condemn me to my to doom.
Hey, but you'll have something to do on the plane ride.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of plane, I found another book series that I'm reading. I'm still kind of like, is this gonna be as good? But if you ever want to switch from the self development, self improvement
Yeah.
books, you will love the Red Rising series.
Yeah, if I ever read something like that, you and multiple people have said such good things about it. I definitely would. I don't know. Like, it's something about reading. I don't find like it's hard for me to force myself to read a book regardless. Right? Like I'll work on a book for I cannot read as consistently as someone like you. Like I just can't do it. I've tried to force myself to.
Hold on, because you gotta remember that I do it because I walk.
No, I mean
Yes,
so do I, but like
yes, I
I
enjoy
not on a walking
reading.
pad or anything.
Well,
But
that's the thing. Yes, I enjoy reading, but before the walking pad, when I was reading the other book, like the Iron Flame, Onyx Storm, like the Imperium series, whatever, it was a little bit tougher because yes, I would spend like a good chunk of time sitting down reading because it would go fast, but making the act of sitting down and reading was tougher.
Yeah.
Right now it's so easy because I'm gonna walk anyways in my stepper. So instead of doing it with my phone, let's just read something, and that's how I got into it so much
Yeah.
more, and how I read that much.
Yeah.
But if I would not be doing that, I will probably not be reading. I mean, I still spend time on my phone wasted on doom scrolling sometimes,
Me too.
where I could be reading perfectly. So it's not like I'm that much of a big reader.
Yeah, but you're blowing through books. It feels like.
Well, I'm also making 13,000 steps a day.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
if you would be on the same case, like if you would read while you do the walking pad, I can assure you, you will do the same pretty much.
I can't even justify having a walking pad here. I don't know how you do. I would always want to do it outside.
It's too hot.
Oh my god. You and the rest of these fucking pansies, dude. Holy
Bro,
shit, it's too hot. Too hot.
I've done the walking outside after meals. It's just like,
Not even
I don't
after
know
meals,
what it
just
is.
whenever.
It just takes more time than just coming up here, stepping on the pad, 15 minutes, go back down. The goal was to just like get a standing desk as well, so I could do both. But I never got the standing desk, as you may have known, and so I think it's a great investment, honestly, because not everyone wants to go outside, even though as beneficial as it is with the sun.
Oh, it's a great investment for everyone. Yeah, and I ride like I'll ride my bike a lot too. Like, and I won't typically use the like it's weird. It's an e-bike, but you can still pedal it. So it's like I'll use the pedal function way more. Now, like don't get me wrong, it's definitely
Effort.
less effort in a short time period than like you know walking a few miles, but it'll still be some sort of movement outside of that too. But I'll do that like far miles. So and you can change like the setting on there too, is like how much assistance you're gonna get. So I'll do that too,
Out
as
of
well
shit,
as
people
as
buying
well as
the
steps.
e-bikes and putting it to like
That I hate it, bro. I hate it.
100% assistance.
I hate it. You should be we. There's got to be some like. We're just too soft. Too much inclusivity. You should be able to have. There should be a law against people being able to get certain things depending on their health status, their controllable health status.
I would put a blood glucose monitor in the bike. If it's higher than 97, you need to pedal.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Because sometimes mine are it can be a little higher than 97.
Fasted.
Even fasted, sometimes they're like
Really?
130. No, I'm just playing. We've actually been
Oh.
bringing them down. In the last few weeks, I've gone from 96 to like 86. So,
Oh yeah.
We're
Oh,
good.
you want me to?
but
tell
I
you
started at like
something?
110.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been in the high 100s. It's not that pretty.
Ooh, why? What's your post? What are your post print?
I don't measure.
What are they
right
looking like
now.
after meals? Holy fuck! I couldn't say that word to save my life.
Last time I measured, they were pretty decent. Like barely 110 after a meal.
How long after a meal?
30, 40 minutes.
Ah, you got to do longer than that. Try longer than that.
What for?
30, 40 minutes for temps, but for glucose, I'll do like an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours,
But
just to
3
make sure
hours
they're
already
dropping back
becomes
down
before the previews.
before the preview. What?
So if I do every like 2 hours after a meal, that becomes before the next meal.
Yeah, you do got to be careful with that. I've had to. I told my coach that too. I was like, hey, I'm gonna, it'll probably be more hour 45 to 2 hours, depending on how much food I gotta get in during the day. But I feel like, or not. I feel like, but you want to. I want to see where mine are like dropping back to how quickly they're dropping
Yeah.
back. So like if you're at 30 minutes still at 110, if at an hour and a half you're closer to 100 or in the 90s, that
No, yeah,
then.
every
But
meal
if
like
you're like 2 hours later and you're still up in the 120s, like something like that,
yeah,
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
rough.
Yeah.
No, before my meals, the last time I measured like a couple of meals, before my meals are always back down to like even I've seen 87.
Oh, so you just do like pre the meal you're about to eat.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's the same thing. Then like
Yeah.
I mean it's
That's what I'm
like
saying. It's like post two
same
hours,
window.
like it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
as
yeah,
pre.
same window. Yeah, yeah. Well, when you said like 30, 40 minutes, that's when I was like, well, I
Well,
would
I wanted to see like
I would
how
give.
high it will go. But it
Okay,
will
okay,
still
okay, okay,
probably
okay, okay.
may go up a little bit more up to like the hour. So but you
Yeah,
also gotta remember I'm taking insulin, so that will
that's
skew it for
true.
sure.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. How are you supposed to? I guess you just have to time it very well. When are you taking insulin?
Right before I eat.
Every yeah. Do you could take it pre workout too, though, right?
Like
Like
before your workout.
don't some people do it like, or maybe it's just with pre workout meal.
It's probably with pre-workout meal because if you're gonna take it pre-workout and you don't have a pre-workout drink or a Gatorade or anything, you're putting your insulin
Like
lower,
yeah,
and then
most of
you're
them
with the
do. I would
exercise, it
say.
will go even lower. So you're gonna go
Yeah,
hypo.
yeah,
So if they're taking a pre-workout, it's probably with because they have like an unnecessary 100 grams of carbs pre-workout drink,
yeah,
like they're just drinking cement. You know,
yeah. Oh yeah,
disgusting.
yeah.
And I mean, no, when it comes to insulin, I'm just because I'm taking Humalog, but if you go to Walmart and get like the Novoline Rapid, yes, you can get it at Walmart out
Yeah.
in OTC over the counter, and that one you would want to take it a little bit longer, so like 30 minutes before, because it's not immediate.
Fast acting.
So we go from rapid is like 30 minutes before, or if not, the fast acting it means like instant, like the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Humalog, the Novolog, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what I feel like is more commonly used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I heard a podcast where Dom said that he may lean sometimes more with like the Novoline because it's easier to time it and less mishaps. But I'm like, I feel it's the other way around.
I was gonna say, I feel
Yeah.
like
I
if I'm like I'm gonna eat in 30 minutes, anything can happen in 30 minutes, big dog.
Yeah, I may have misheard, but I from what I remember, I thought I heard. I'm like, that's weird. But you may have seen he doesn't lean to the Novoline and he goes to Yumalo because there's less mishap. But yeah, it's like if something's gonna happen, you don't pin. It doesn't. It's
We're
just,
looking we're looking to use that too. So
oh, you're gonna love it, dude. The pumps, bro. The
it just
pumps.
it just like I want to I want to and need to use other things, but I also am just like I hate pinning, bro. I hate
Honestly,
pinning. I hate it. I hate
the
it.
pequeñas, it's not that bad.
Dude, I'm telling you right now. And I'm talking to anybody else who's listening to this, not you, because you're a different type of person.
I don't like pinning though.
Please just don't do gear, bro. Just don't do it. If you need a little bit of testosterone, bite the bullet. But fuck, this shit sucks. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because let's be real. When I'm 40, late 40s, probably coming up on 50, I'm trying to be like 210 pounds, and not and just enough muscle that I am bigger than most of you, but not. And I mean, at 6'3", like I can always be bigger, you know. But I'm not trying to be muscular whatsoever. So like I'm really at the end of the day, okay, not whatsoever, but I'm not trying to be fucking 300 pounds lean. Like I'm trying to get there and then like hang out there for like a year or two and then
I want to be like
say
Seth
my
Rogen.
goodbyes. He has stayed massive.
But in a
That
healthy way. But
He
just
has,
because it's like,
yeah, but
if
he's
I
still
have a
so
kid,
big.
yeah, if I have a kid, I want him to look up to me in that aspect. And if I have a daughter, I want other
That's
kids to be
true.
fucking afraid of me so they don't mess with my daughter.
That is true. I mean,
But you
yeah,
have the
but
advantage of being 6'3", so you don't need that much mass to instill some fear on people.
yeah, I guess, but I don't know. Shoot
Eh,
first, ask later kind of guy, so you should fear regardless.
I know, right? Fuck. But no, what I was gonna tell you with the fun thing. So I didn't take GH on Saturday nor Sunday. So my last one was Friday. Sunday, my weight was like 233, 232.8, the same as always. By yesterday, what was Tuesday, I went down to 229. My blood glucose from Sunday to Tuesday went down from like 83 to 77.
Oh my,
Bro, tell me that if that doesn't tell me I'm sensitive to GH, I don't know what it does.
very,
Like,
very,
too fucking used, dude.
yeah.
It's
I've I
absurd.
I've been very so far. Obviously, I feel like I've been really lucky with how my body handles what I put into it. Like even with GH, like I haven't had any of the experiences you've had.
Mhm.
We're gonna push it to 3 or 4 probably, so we'll see. But I'm hoping not. Test, I've never really had any issues. Anadrol gave me a little bit of back knee, but
Mm. Oh well.
but I'm also not. I also don't respond as good as the next guy. So
Yeah, I don't know if me being sensitive means I respond better or my body just sucks at handling it.
who
That's why I
knows?
use the word
It
sensitive.
looks like it's working, so that's all I know is it looks however the
Really?
response is. It looks like, dude. When I saw that picture, the apron one where you do it just pissed me off. Like that kind of shit just pisses me off because like you look like a bodybuilder. I don't, and that pisses me off. Like, how many more years do I have to do this, bro? You know what I mean? Like, how many more years do I have to do it?
You're also
But that,
like
yeah, no.
6 inches taller than I am.
Uh, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I should be big by now.
You are big. It just doesn't look like it because you're tall.
That shit sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Below
But
the
no,
knee, you
honestly,
can
like
take
I don't
it.
know. I don't want to say like I'm a hyper responder to it because I feel like if I was, I would be much bigger. But then again, this is just two I use, so I don't know how much bigger I will be if that was the case. So I don't know.
I think there are very likely. I think, in my opinion, there are far less true hyper responsive is a very strong
Yeah.
word. I think there are way fewer of those people truly on this planet. Far more pretty damn good responders that just do not check the health boxes, so they don't get the benefits that they should see. And then a lot of people who literally don't even understand fully what gear even does, so their view of what a hyper responder is skewed. There is one kid in particular. I forget his name. I know he's not. He's foreign. He's from somewhere else. He's maybe 21. Freakier response than even like Anton Swole.
Is this the guy that's sponsored with Hostile?
It's like Crinix or something is his Instagram name. It's like Chronix or Crinix or fuck. I forget what his name is. I have no idea who he's sponsored by. I just know I saw a like 1.5 year, 1 year transformation or like 18 to 19. It was like unbelievable, unbelievable how
Bro,
much mass he added.
you have a one regret. Sorry, I don't even know what I said just now. If I have one regret, it's like not taking advantage. Of course, I didn't knew better, right? But not taking advantage of my early adulthood slash late
Me too,
teens.
dude. Me too. And I think that's a lot of what it is. We're
Yeah.
seeing a lot of these kids. Bodybuilding is so big now. We're seeing a lot of younger kids get on gear very early. And a lot of them are they have this great physique, they have great genetics. It builds them this following, brand, platform, whatever you want to call it. And now they have access to some really good people in the industry. They've got money. They're in that young, puberty is smacking me in the face right now stage, and they can get these people around them and they can get on gear, and it's just like it's bringing these freaks out of the fucking woodworks, bro. But still, like there's a lot less of them than you think. Like go to your gym on the corner and you're gonna find zero hyper responders. They you know what I mean? Like very far and few between, in my opinion.
I would also make the clarification that genetically blessed is not the same as hyper responders.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying these kids have a great physique prior, and then that gets them recognition. You're 17 and you look like that. Like I made that post the other day where I was like, you train for 6 years, take gear, all this, and then you get online just to see a 19-year-old that's bigger than you'll ever be. There's so many of those, right? So it's like these kids have great genetics, and then they get on gear, and for some fucking reason, because they get to have the best life ever, are also a hyper responder, and it's like they triple in size in like 12 months, and I'm like, holy fuck! I guess I gotta spam eight nine IUs, a GH, throw some insulin in, primo mass, do it. Just give me all of it, bro.
If you even get to 10 IUs, that's just gonna be wild.
That's a lot, dog. That's a lot. That is a fuck ton of GH. Like,
well, but a lot of open guys have to like do that
or more.
or more. I haven't heard of anyone doing more than 10, but I'm sure that is.
12 for sure.
I
Fuck,
probably
who was
will,
that?
yeah.
But then, dude, there's guys like Rich Piana. People have done more than 10 IUs of growth. Guys you've never even heard of have done more than 10 IUs of growth.
Probably.
Bet you money. But yeah,
Dude, that my hand will just melt.
dude.
I would be walking limp with my hand
Yeah.
like just completely numb on my side.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you not exercising the other arm? It's like, I don't feel it. Like, I literally don't feel it.
God, that would suck, dude. That would suck.
Dude, that sucks. But
I wouldn't
anyway,
use it either.
no. With the Aldactone, I took it yesterday, and I pinned my GH in the morning now. So I'm not fully rid of it, but I'm back at like let's say a couple weeks back when even before it started to hurt, so it just goes a little numb, and I most of the time
Your
sleep
hand?
through it. Yeah,
So it actually became real physical pain.
yeah,
That sucks, dude.
yeah. Like it's weird how something from going numb can then cause you pain, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's so weird and it's so uncomfortable, dude. I need to like just sit on the side of my bed, wiggle my hand, just like move it around, move my wrist, and I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. Like I just
It's
want to go to
funny.
bed, and then I lay down, and then I can start feeling my hand going numb again. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
It's unless I sleep sitting down, which is not comfortable. It's like I'm not in a
Or
fucking
good for
plane.
yeah. Yeah, no. It's not even a good position for your body to sleep in. I every single time my foot or hand or something goes a little bit numb or something, now I'm like, no. Not me, please not me.
I give you.
It's too
PTSD
early.
completely.
It's too early. Yes, you have given me fear. Very, very big fear of that happening.
It's fucking hilarious. No,
That's been
but
my thing from the jump though. I've always been scared of like, God, I hope I am okay with this one. Whatever the next thing is I do, hopefully I don't react bad. Hopefully I'm, all good. That's the name of the game though.
I mean, I think
Unfortunately.
that happens with everything, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have that kind of fear, then I think you lose any sort of conscious precaution when it comes to taking it. So there should be some amount of fear to where it translates to a respect for what you're taking and for your
I like
body as
that,
well.
yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, you would just be completely reckless and a lot of people unfortunately are, and then you see
Yeah,
them
there's a lot of
looking
guys like that.
like absolute dog shit. The fucking their fucking bag looks like a crop full of corn from the farmland. It's just like absolutely disgusting, and they can't even get a boner. So it's like, I don't know what is wrong. It's like, well, a lot of things are wrong.
Yeah. I had somebody tell me that the other day that like somebody they knew, they were having a conversation with them and they're like talking about how yeah I have to pop like 2 3 Cialis. Whoa. I'm like, you got like that's past Band-Aid fix, bro. You're just being negligent at this point. Like you that's like, you know, a finger falling off and you being like, just pop a couple of leave and wrap this up and be all right. Like
Have you seen
something's
Fallout?
wrong. Huh?
You probably didn't see the show Fallout, huh?
Huh.
No. You just remind me of that. So there's this kinds of people called ghouls. That are just people that cannot die naturally, and they don't have a sense of pain.
This is like a post-apocalyptic world, right?
Yes. And usually most of them are like school phase, their nose fall off, whatever, and of course they don't have any pain. But there's one character that turns into a ghoul in the show, and he gets a fucking arrow across their neck, and he's like, "Oh, that shouldn't be there, right?"
Yeah.
It's
Pretty much. That's them.
like no
Pretty
shit.
much.
He
So
was
that
fucking
probably
hilarious.
shouldn't be happening, bro.
Yeah,
Probably should get that checked out.
like fuck.
Probably stop taking whatever you're taking.
Imagine you have a freaking 10 out of 10 in front of you, and you cannot even get a boner,
Sucks. Not me.
bro. I
Couldn't be me.
like if that doesn't raise a flag on your mind, is like, what do you want me to tell you, dude? It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know, go get surgery, go get gender transfer.
I would
Just,
hope they don't. Yeah. I would hope they don't. Did you see what I posted on Jackson's video?
no, what did you
He
post?
posted
You made a
something
green
that
screen?
was like, he made a video about some dude. He made content about like crickets are a better protein source than steak. Did you see that video?
No.
It was some guy made a video and was like, you know, crickets are cheaper and they have more protein per pound, whatever. A bunch of literal nonsense. And so Jackson did his normal thing, got on there and shit on the dude. And at the end, he was like, the day that somebody switches all of their protein intake to crickets and gets jacked while doing it is the day that I chop my dick off and eat it. And I said, challenge accepted. I said, I hope you like being and then I put the transgender flag. He's funny though. His content is.
I love Jackson's content. He got really good.
I told him the other day, I was like, you feel like someone who's already, you know, like I would go to your profile and see, you know, 10, 20,000 followers. So it's just a matter of time there. Just a
He
matter of
has
time.
that unique personality and way of speaking, for sure.
And that plays a part. I had a conversation with a friend today, and it was like he was saying how like he kind of felt this way, and also he was talking to another coach that felt this way. That was like, you know, you gotta. He's trying to decide which lane of coaching he wants to go into, and the other coach was like, you know, you should stay in the bodybuilding side of things, coach, you know, just coach competitors. AI is gonna, you know, start taking coach, like there's not going to be a need for a coach anymore outside of bodybuilding here in a couple of years due to AI. And I was telling him, I'm like, for the macro coach, you're going to have to say goodbye to your income. Absolutely. You've been taken over by AI months ago. But what you apparently are not realizing, and what reality is that kind of personal connection is like so much of where results are going to come from, right? You probably don't have any clients that are, at least not the ones that are succeeding, that hate you or dislike your the way you know coach or your vibe or anything like that, right? Like I had a client call with this guy yesterday, and after the call, like he told me on the call, he's like, I have calls with a few other coaches. I'm looking around, I'm like, great. I'm more than confident in me. What I just presented to you, I know in my head, I will talk to you soon. He sends me a voice memo an hour later and was just like, hey, he'd already talked to a couple people. He was like, I canceled my other calls with these guys because like I felt like this was the best call. I got the best vibes. I feel like you would be the best fit. It's like that there. Like AI isn't giving you anything in that realm. AI can't see you as a person. It can't take into account your day to day changing, your life flow. Like you have to have someone that will be able to work through that with you. Like I personally am not worried about that whatsoever. I don't know about you, but that kind of stuff is, you got to go the extra mile from just being here's your macros and here's your training plan. And I think that's obviously where we are. It couldn't do our jobs.
No, I don't think there's any macro coaches around anymore, honestly.
Yes, there are.
And
The two I was talking about are both that.
like
In
just
terms
give
of
people.
like, yeah.
Well, the way I'm seeing, I'm just meaning like not people that do that, but I'm just like, do this and we'll talk like at the end of the month. I mean, there's still some sort of humanity and coaching aspect that they would bring. I would want to guess.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree with you
So,
there.
so that's what
But
I'm
that's what I was
saying.
saying.
When it comes to like, even if it's just a fat loss coach that is very good at getting people to lose fat, but not good, of course, on the functional aspect, which there are people like that, and they're probably doing great still. They will not. I don't think they will lose their money on AI because even if there's been the possibility of having the most dialed meal plan from AI, making sure you get all your macros and all your micros for your height, your weight, your goals, whatever it is. If you could lose weight by using AI, you would have done it.
Oh yeah,
So
literally years ago.
yeah, so the fact that you still can't, and even if you use that as an excuse, you're just full of shit. Like you're not gonna do it. You still want that accountability, that coaching aspect, that reporting to someone and someone else to see with an unbiased eye or whatever it is that you want from a coach. So you cannot check in with the eye. It's like uh, AI is not gonna be like, "Hey, you forgot to submit your check-in
Yeah,
today."
never. No.
It's like
No.
it doesn't give a shit. Like you're gonna get a meal plan. You're gonna try it for 3 or 4 days. You're gonna throw it away, and you're gonna end up going to In-N-Out drive-through again.
And also to dial in an AI to actually even be kind of good, because like, dude, if you go into ChatGPT and ask it to create it's gonna be off. Like I've double checked it before. It's not super accurate all the time. Like the human biology would literally have to alter for the need for coaches in any aspect to be gone.
I think
Every
I want
single
to.
thing,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, like every single thing that has been done could have been done without like the first people to figure out how to get in good shape just figured it out. Like most of the things that you want have already been done a bajillion times, and a lot of people did it with far less resources than you have right now. You getting in shape is not hard. It's just it's really not like going to the gym and eating healthy. It's everything that comes after that. The discipline, like you said, having someone to keep you on track. God forbid you have anything that health wise that you actually need to fix before fat loss becomes a very possible thing for you. Those are those next steps that are just like it could never really worry me, at least not for the time frame that I'm going to be coaching in.
no. Honestly, I even think like a lot of people have a consistency issue more than any functional issue.
Yep.
Like, yeah, we've seen labs, like we spoke about it before. We've seen labs come poorly, and then the people just start having better habits and they start making progress. So, how bad were those labs actually?
Well, and that's the thing is when you look at labs, like if 80% of the fix that we're going to look at is going to be just diet and lifestyle. Like, okay, your fucking, your triglycerides are super high and your HDL is super low, and you don't have your vitamin D low and sucks, and I don't know, throw in another issue in there. It's like, okay, we stop eating so many processed carbs. Yeah, maybe we tighten up a little carb cycle swing diet for them or something like that. But, we put most of the carbs around training. We just alter that, and then you start eating whole foods. We give you the fat sources and the amount of fats that you actually need. We get the correct fiber intake and water in. Oh, wow.
That's it.
All of a
Also,
sudden,
I actually do want to add an extra thing that why ChatGPT is not going to succeed as anyone's coach to help them lose fat, because you're not investing anything to you.
yeah.
Like literally, a lot of people are like, "Yeah, I don't know, I don't have the money, whatever." It's like, no, bro, you do have the money. You just don't want to spend it, and the reason why you don't want to make the investment is the reason why you're not gonna lose the fat. Because if you go to ChatGPT or to anyone else who, or even let's say I'm making like a million, like realistically, $20,000 a month, and I'm gonna pay for a coach that is $300 a month. That does nothing to my income. That's my
Yeah.
Starbucks for the
Yeah.
day every day, right? So I don't feel it. Therefore, it doesn't weigh on me. Therefore, I don't really feel any pressure to do the work, if I may. So for someone like, if you don't feel any pressure, or it doesn't seem any worth to you what you're paying, if you're even paying, then obviously you're just not gonna put an effort in the plan. You're not gonna try to do the things that you should be doing. You're gonna
Yeah.
half-ass your job. Like, absolutely. That's when, like, when people, there are a few people that would pay, and it's not like it costs half their income, but they still see the value, right?
Yeah.
Which I love those people. If you're one of those, hire me. Anyway, but
We
there's
always.
people who is like, right. There's people who is like, they do it because they know it worth, and even though it costs them, like they need to sacrifice a little bit more than they want. Those are the people who get further,
Yeah.
who actually see the value, who actually do the things. So when people are like, I wasn't expecting to spend that much, good. Good. That means that you are gonna put the work to actually get what you want. If not, you would just, it's just $100. It's okay. I spend $100 any other ways anyway. Well, no shit, you motherfucker. I
Some people, I don't know. For me, it's like a lot of my motivation comes from not wanting to. Like, if I say I'm going to do something, I have to do it.
For sure. Absolutely. But there are people. I mean, I don't know if you got it already. Had some clients that they pay you and they don't do anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, okay,
Absolutely.
you want to keep paying me
Multiple
for
times.
not doing anything? Yeah. I'm like, you want to keep paying me to not do anything? I'm like, that's fine. I was like, I'm not, getting any negative effect out of it. If anything, I'm benefiting.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Less
it's
work,
your
more
money,
money.
bro.
Thanks.
Yeah. But then it's like, don't complain that the plan doesn't work when you're not even doing it.
Yeah. Well, and that's why, like, that's why I am perfectly fine to have a money back guarantee. I will give you your, few $1,000s back if you have, proof that you did every single thing I asked you to. Because the second it's been 3 weeks since you sent me a check-in, you're clearly the problem. You're going to tell me that you can go grab these 20 people that all did every single thing I asked, and sometimes more. And I don't think I had a single problem with any of them. Their results, they got exactly what they wanted, and sometimes quicker than they wanted it. But you're so special. I can't figure this one out, really? Well, it's probably because you fucking haven't, like you said, done a single thing that I said. And then 2-3 weeks in a row, you finally kick it into gear and do follow it. And, all of a sudden, now results are showing up. It's just crazy. It's crazy how it works. It's so crazy. So crazy. My thing is just like, those same people Coach told them to be at football practice at 5 p.m. in high school. They were at practice. Like how many? Like I played sports my entire life. I don't ever remember people just being like, I don't feel like going to practice today. Nobody wanted to, but everybody went. Everybody ran the sprints. Everybody fucking went, took their helmet off and threw up on the sidelines. Like, why are you not understanding that this is the same thing? We're just achieving a different goal. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make
I mean, at
sense.
the end of the day, you gotta reframe it. Like, yeah, you may not want to do the things that it may get you there, but you do want to get there.
Yeah,
And it's not like you're
that's what
gonna end
matters.
up blowing out. It's like I think a lot of people also have the wrong perception of things. Oh, the dieting is boring. Oh, I don't like to go to the gym and do all these exercises. It's like there's thousands of things we can do and million of different things we can eat.
Yeah,
It's not as black and white as you think it is, or just like as straightforward as you may have thought it is for the diet. Like you can actually do things that you enjoy and lose. I mean, otherwise, people will never call this a lifestyle, or they will
yeah,
be miserable.
yeah. But I mean, also, like I said the other day, even if you don't like it, even if you don't like what you're eating most of the time, even if you hate going to the gym every single time you go, no matter how much you go, complaining about that is I said it last time. It's a bitch. You're a bitch. The guy that I got on the phone with yesterday, that he he said my one thing is I hate the gym. He said I've always hated the gym. I hate going to the gym. I hate lifting. It's so boring. And before I could finish loading my gun of like objection handling with that shit, he was like, "But I know my goal requires it, so I have to and I will go." It's that fucking simple. It is that simple. Like that is the only mindset you need to have. Like I fucking hate
It,
it, still gonna do it.
is this his goal to build muscle?
His goal was like he perfect. What I love hearing this on the call. It's just about if they follow through with it. But he was like, of course the physique. I want my physique to be better. I want to, he also is real big into like Muay Thai. He wrestled, so like he wants to get back into shape to do that. And yeah, he has physique changes and wants to build muscle and do this and that. But he was like, overall, he's like, I know that comes with the time. He said, I just want to be healthy and feel healthy again. So it's like, that's it. I love hearing those things. There's no timeline. We know this comes, but we know that physical stuff doesn't come without feeling good and being healthy first. So that's when I know usually it's a lot. Plus he's a new dad, so there's a whole lot more motivation going on with it too.
Nice. Yeah, because I was like, if the goal of the person was to build muscle, it's like, well, there's not much we can do other than lift weights.
Other than lift weight, dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, okay, I don't really give a fuck if you hate the gym. I mean, you said you
Like,
wanted to build muscle.
yeah, we can bring it down to like 3 times a week, but some sort of resistance training will have to be in place. And then if you want to do like, I don't know, yoga, Pilates, play a sport on the other days, or whatever it is you want to do, CrossFit if you want, but it's still weightlifting, go for it.
Yeah.
But
Even people
muscle
who,
requires resistance training in some shape or form. So
yeah. Even people who like their other, like I have a couple clients like this, and I know people personally like this who are like their thing is running, but they know they have to also lift or else their running suffers. So it's
yeah,
like it's not a thing. I hate that people have this thought. It's not a thing that you should feel like you decide that you get to do or you don't get to do. Like there's too much evidence scientifically to show that you will be a healthier person and have more longevity within life if you do this thing, especially females. So it shouldn't be you shouldn't be choosing. The only thing you should be choosing is, am I really really enjoying this and I'm going to go 5 days a week and then I'm going to bodybuild and I'm going to do XYZ, or am I purely doing this because I want to sure, maybe gain a couple pounds of lean muscle mass over, over a long period of time, but mainly just stay healthy and fit as I get older. Cool. Then you can go, 3 times a week, like you said, just train hard. But the illusion that you even have the choice to be active or to not be active is people look at it as like a bad thing, but you should look at yourself making that decision and think like, why do I not respect myself that much? Like, whatever I feel like when I'm 40 is what I feel like. Don't care. Whatever, bro.
And dude, there's like so many ways of weightlifting that I don't believe when someone tells me they don't like lifting weights.
I think the problem again stems from the internet, a lot of it, because there's a lot of unrealistic stuff, and I think it's very hard for because I remember when I started, I didn't like it either. I hated it. But had I had what I see every day, all day right now, like the physiques and stuff, I definitely would have hated it a lot more and possibly quit, because like when you see all these people who have these great physiques and like they just make it look very easy, and you're first starting, it looks like it's so far away and like impossible. And so like I think once people get the results, I have not coached a single person who hated the gym who still hated it that much after they got like really good results. Like after they changed their body in a way that they didn't really think possible, or that, was
Yeah.
impressive to them. I don't think that's really possible. So I think it's really just the people who have never been in great shape, aren't in great shape, and don't feel it possible to be in great shape, that hate the gym because they can't see the reward. Like, people hate their job, but like they do it anyways because they love that they're going to get rewarded for it, right? But if they didn't think that they would ever get paid, they would never do that job. You know what I mean?
And also, it's a predictable way of
Yeah.
getting rewarded.
Yeah.
It's like you know it will come. I mean, like
You
if you
know.
stick long enough with the gym, you know it will come.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes a lot longer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And whether you hire one of us to expedite the process of that is going to decide how long it takes.
I
Shameless plug. I'll beat Matthias's prices. Just saying. No, I'm just-
Caden doesn't like
Whatever he's
training
charging, I'll charge
bodybuilders,
less.
just saying.
What'd you say?
Caden doesn't like training bodybuilders. He hates you.
That's true. Actually, that's true. No, if you want a bodybuilder, go to Matthias, please, because it's not
Yeah.
me.
And if you need functional health and someone who will coddle you, go to Caden. And he won't coddle you.
Chill. I'm not coddling nobody. That's funny. I hate that, and that's why I try to like post less and less of my bodybuilding, because like the guy I've used him as an example like every fucking time, but it's because this was like yesterday. But the guy I talked to on the phone yesterday, he was like, he's like, I don't want to get on stage or anything like that. I don't think, and I was like, dude, I know I do that and I post about it, but like that's not my thing. Like, so if you don't want to be on stage, good. Because if you did, I probably would be telling you no, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
That's like, well, everyone, you listen. All right, buddy. Time to eat.
I'm gonna go eat. Actually, I don't know what yet, but something.
What time it is? I'm sure it's not gonna take you too long to cook anyway. If it's not cooked,
No. No.
people are just
All right, y'all.
fucking lazy.
Appreciate you for tuning in. We will we'll be back for, what'd you say episode was?
This is 34.
34, so 35 next
Shit.
week. Drop in the comments what you guys want to hear, and we'll possibly have another what do you call them, guest.
Oh, nice. And if you are into Pokemon cards, follow me because I need people to talk about
He's
it.
about to be selling a lot of them.
No, I'm about to be spending all my money on them.
To see what you can sell out of those and see how much.
Dude,
how much
last
they're
thing
worth.
before we hop off, do you have like swap meets around there? Do you know what those are? So it's like a little how do you call it, food market, is it called? Like where people just put their own tents, their own stands with food and shit.
Oh, like a farmer's market almost.
Farmers market. There you go. Thank you. Fucking A. But a swap meet is for people that to sell stuff other than food.
Oh, so that stuff. Okay, yeah. I've seen
It
those.
could be that stuff, but it's also like clothing. You still have some food like veggie
Yeah.
farm stands, whatever. But there's also like clothing, shoes. I've seen some selling like Jordans and shit.
Mm,
Um, some handcraft, whatever shit they make, and some people sell collectibles. I saw one time like all the Nintendo DS games and like the old consoles, like the
yeah.
Game Boy and stuff like that, and it just got me nostalgic. So,
They're selling those for a pretty penny nowadays.
well, some of these are well, not nowadays, yeah, but on swap meets, I've seen at least before that they really don't sell it for that high of a price. It's like a garage sale. They don't know
Mm,
or they just don't care.
yeah.
So I wanted to check this weekend if, at least on the swap meets around here, there is some selling those, and I maybe can snap a couple cards that are very
Yeah.
good value. Kind of like what Gary Vee did in his garage sale going arounds. You ever heard
Oh,
of that?
Gary V.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, kind of like that, but with Pokemon cards and swap meets.
yeah. Hey, hey, if it works, that's a decent market to get in.
I know, and it's gonna be an interesting hobby. All right, buddy.
That's gonna be funny. That's where you end up making your millions, not coaching. Pokemon cards. What a life, dude.
I know, right? Fuck it, why not? All right,
All right, y'all. We're out of here.
peace out.